So anyway, what is the first step? Of course, that would be the sketch and single color sketch, right? So we're gonna do that first. So we got so many stuff here. How to arrange this is is a is a question. How to arrange them. So before you do anything, just watch, okay? April, you're gonna use pencil, which actually, yeah, not much difference. We use paint. Um, should be fine. So I have a cup of stuff here. I have apple. No. Pear, and here something like this. Okay. So basically, I have see the table like this. That's the tablecloth. And then I have a pear on this side and one pear here and then orange here. Okay, then I'm gonna start one pear. See, when I finish one pear, the shape, then I do the core shadow right away, right? Then the cast shadow, I'll do that later. Here's another pear. And then here's another one. Orange is small, some small oranges. Then find the core shadow right away. Find the core shadow for this one. And then I have some oranges here. Even closer, actually. Yeah, this is small. Another one even smaller. Oranges. And then the core shadow. Shadow. Core shadow for this one. And then I'm gonna move this orange here. Okay, shadow here. The big pear right here. And then core shadow. Then come to the cast shadow. For the cast shadow, I'm going to use a little bit blue color to make it more obvious. Then cast shadow for this one. Okay, shadow for this one. Okay, shadow for this one. And cast shadow for those folks. Okay. Basically, that's it. Okay. This is step one. Then one thing I need to do is to clean up a little bit. So it will be easier for you guys to see this. So, that's it, right? That's the basic step for step one for the shape. All right. Then so after the single color sketch, right? We call it underpaint sometimes. Then we move on to the color. So today I use actually different material. Actually, I use oil paint, which is a little bit different, but same technique with squash. So should be fine. So okay, look at the color. Wow. Since the light is warm, right? Then for the fruits, this time I'm gonna start with the bright side. So why is that? Because I want to capture my impression for the colors. Xiaobo, you can listen, right? You listen to this, right? So there are two ways, right? Basically, two ways to do this, right? To do the painting. One is that we start with the dark side. Another way is the dark side, so we can keep the dark side really thin, right? Then put the thicker and thicker colors on the bright side. Then what we call it fat over thin. Another way is we start from the bright side so that we can capture the good thing for this technique is to start from the bright side is you can quickly capture the first impression of the colors, instead of really like logically start from the dark side and move on to the bright side. So you have very good sketching, right? The sketching relationship can be kept really well. But for the second one is actually is about the impression, right? We can try both ways. So this time I'm gonna try the to start from the bright side, so that I can capture the impression of those really beautiful pears and the beautiful fruits, right? So okay, without further ado, I'm gonna start with the bright side. So the color, you guys look at the color, right? For the pear, really pretty. So I want to capture that moment. I want to use really bright, warm color for this pear. I think this is good for, see, I use lots of medium yellow, less white, not too much white color, lots of medium yellow. Start from, see, that's my first impression, right? Then not enough, I got more. Really yellowish color for for my pear, okay? And here as well. Really strong yellowish color. And this one as well. And here's another one. Basically, you can feel like okay, this is a green pear, right? You can feel that way. Right? That's the very first impression. And this one. So very fresh color. Keep the color very fresh. Then what about my impression for the oranges? Okay, then let's do it. For the orange color, okay, it's very strong as well. This color is orange yellow. I feel like it's the strong orange yellow color here. So you guys look at your color, okay? Look at the color you have. Maybe you can find the orange color directly without even mixing any color. So later, check the box. You may have that color already. Okay, one orange color, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one to make it even more orangish color. Oops, my bad. Okay. And the last one. Okay, see the bright side already, okay? Then for the dark side, I can feel like it's really reddish color here. Then let me get some red. Why it's so red? It's because the tablecloth is so red, right? Then let me get some really red color for the dark side. Here, this one as well. And this one. See, basically, I'm not quite into the really care about the sketch, but actually I'm not abandoning the sketch, right? I'm still having that. Just want to emphasize my my impression, right? That's the difference this time. See, I have the very first impression for the fruits. Then what about the impression for the table, right? But before that, I need to do one thing. What is that? Don't forget the shadow, right? So I need to do the shadow for everything. So for the shadow on those, like seems like a really reddish color. Then let me get some cold red color. So I use crimson directly. Instead of mixing others, I use lots of crimson already. In some areas, really bright, then bright up a little bit. But overall, the color is very strong red color. And okay, strong red color. And then, yeah, here as well. And here. Okay, that's the shadow. Some of them, right? Not all, because I still have some shadows on these. Some shadows here. Let me have it. Okay, then I'm gonna do the table then. What about, okay, the table I got two colors, right? Very simple, two colors. One is red, then it's actually a little bit pinkish. So let's do it. Hmm. Okay, this one's better. So everyone got different sense of the color. So what does that mean? So that means this is something you can actually find your own color, right? Warm or a little bit warmer or a little bit colder. So that'll be your choice. See, I only do my impression, right? My impression for the color. So not actually think too much. But basically, see, my first impression on that red one, right? Then for the blue one, blue table. Still, I'm trying to apply the very strong first impression on it as well. So at this moment, I'm not really care about the folding and stuff. Just focus on the impression of the color. Because sometimes you can make the you can make it like a 2D, that kind of thing, right? Really flat color, but really flat shape, right? But if the color is good, it's going to be a good painting still. See, that's it. That's my very first impression of the overall. Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture and send to you guys. Now I'm gonna, okay, back to you guys. Oops, not here. All right, okay, I'm gonna continue this. So, like I said, I had the very first layer. That's my first impression, right? The first impression of the fruits of the table. So basically, the first impression of the color, the shape. Actually, I have the shape already, right? I have the shape actually, like sort of like a, no, as long as you apply the color on the right place, right, that's good shape already. But mainly focus on the color. Then now I'm gonna continue on the, you know what, I'll do one or two pairs first. So this one, okay, I'll start from this one. So see, I have the bright side of the color. Is this good enough? No, I don't think so. But this is a beginning. This is a good start. Then moving on, I start using the red color, a little bit red color, a little bit more orangish color. And then I can see even some really red color at the bottom of the pear. Okay, and then on the top I can see some really bright color, so I need to have that. And really bright color here. Not enough. Then highlight, very bright highlight here. Right here, okay, I have the highlight. Then moving on the bottom part, okay, a little bit darker here. Okay, then I need to have the stem. Okay, this stem is a tiny bit of different. Okay, that's the stem. And on top of the stem, I can see the really bright color here. Okay. The bottom of the stem, a little bit darker. So I want to have that. Okay. Then moving on, continually on this pair. So I have the bright side, and then I want to have some reflection. Remember the really bright reflection, right? I can see the bright reflection from the table, and I want to include that on my pair. And here's really bright. Okay. And then here for the pear, the darkest part. And here a little bit. Now I think everything's good except the halftone, which is not good enough. Then I may have some good halftone here. Halftone, halftone, and then bottom of the pear still feel like a more reddish color. Then I'll make it red then. Make it red. Okay. Then okay, this pair's okay now. Then right after this pair, I need to do one thing, which is the cast shadow, right? Right after this, do the cast shadow. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this pair. Then time to do the surrounding area. See guys, each time I do one object, right? And then come together is I do the surrounding area all together. You may ask, hey, is this the same color? Just one color? No, there are some variations. So let me have this so I can see. Here's more darker. Here's some really reddish color here, and really red color here. One part I need to fix, which is the bottom of this pear. And give it more reflection at the very bottom. Should be good. Then the stem, to refix the stem. Okay, one pair is good now. Then moving on to the rest. So you can ask, hey, this is a finished version? No. Like I said, no, I did the first layer, then now is the second layer, but doesn't mean this is a finished. So this time, this one, we're gonna spend a little bit more time to refine the shape, refine the color, like for a couple of times to make it really pretty, right? That's the exercise for this one. Bottom can be even more, a little more. Okay, so anyway, so that pair is down. Then moving on to this pair, same, right? I probably will repeat something I did already. The bright side, make it really warm color. And here as well. and make getting warmer. So naturally, this color can be used for the bright side, for the halftone. And then the bottom part, see the bottom of the pear, I get more reflection from the table. So I actually use lots of red color now, or the orangish color for the bottom. And then the very bottom, even more reddish color. Not red enough, not pretty enough, then don't be hesitate to change the good color. The reflection, really clear reflection. And then the reflection getting more reddish and warmer, then let's have it. And then the bottom, okay, I'm gonna use some lemon yellow plus red color as my reflection. See if this is good enough. Seems okay. It's okay now. Then some really bright side, some really bright color, lemon yellow for this part. And then one highlight here. And then very greenish color here. And here, I need to have really bright color one more time because of the shape. Okay, and then the edge, right? Edge is something sometimes quite challenging. Okay, it's like this. So you may ask, hey, what about this pear? Here's the trick. For this one, since it's too far away, there's an easy way to do this is make it a little bit blurry. That's it. So you don't have to make everything clear. So you get some relaxing, right? So this one will be the simplest pear in this painting, very simple. And then tiny bit of highlight. That's it. And a stamp here. Stamp. And this stem got some bright side. Okay. Then for the core shadow, say, okay, get some core shadow. Then no, for the cast shadow. Okay, one more final touch for this pear. That's it. Okay, so basically I finished 3 pears. Okay, then what about the table? Okay, here I need to get some high chroma color for the table. Because the table is not flat. So get all kinds of foldings, that kind of thing. So this is it, right? Give you guys time. Oh, that's a problem.